And so essentially, you know, all of these cultures throughout the world were saying the same thing, that the universe is always in a constant state of change. And that means humanity is always in a constant state of change, that we're always evolving, we're shifting, and we're moving towards something. But with that, we also have the ability to die, to crash, to start again from zero, and then re-evolve, potentially re-evolve in an even greater way. But like anything, in order to do that, we have to go into the darkness. We have to burn. And that's also what this plant medicine is pointing towards. You know, it's as we tell any and everyone who comes down to work with these medicines like ayahuasca, this work is not easy. You know, if it was easy, everyone would do it and everyone would be happy and the world would be full of unicorns and rainbows and we'd be dancing on clouds, but it's not. It takes a tremendous courage and a tremendous willpower to be willing to go into the darkness, to go into the destruction, you know, to be swallowed into the void of the universe, to lose the sense of self, the sense of everything we know to be true. You know, that's the archetypical Buddha's journey. That's the archetypical Christ journey, is to dissolve into the infinite. And with that is actually liberation, because everything, all of our fears, all of our anxieties, everything that we project that's wrong in the world, we project it into that fear, into that darkness, into the archetypical bad, the devil, the forces of darkness. And we fight against that, and we fight and we fight. And yet we never actually, in a sense, question what is on the other side of that. And, you know, going back to, for example, how the US was formed, you know, even with this quite beautiful system that was formed based on these ideas of Enlightenment philosophy, that even you know, the people who created that said it's a constant battle. You know, the nature of a government, of anything, is tyranny. The nature of anything is to grow, to expand. And so unless there's a constant checks and balance, unless there's a constant struggle to keep that in balance, eventually that will overcome. And so it's up to every person, every individual, to constantly be aware, to constantly question, to constantly go inside themselves, see what is real, what is true, and then to bring that out into the world. And to bring that out into a world that, again, doesn't feed that same energy, but that actually supports it through, in Buddhist terminology, through right action, through right being, which is not creating more division, but actually feeding the very thing that we want to create. And that's, again, a very difficult thing for humans to do, because often our natural tendency is to fight against something. But as I think so much of us are perhaps beginning to realize, you know, when we fight war with war, it's just war, and it's feeding that same energy. So how do we step outside of that and actually feed it from the very thing that we want? And again, that's very, you know, it's so very difficult for the human to do, because it's so much easier to say, this is bad. That's the thing that's evil.
Right.
But when we do that, we omit ourselves from that process. And for me, the true challenge is actually going inside and seeing, oh, well, what is bad in me? Where is the war inside of me? Where is the anger inside of me? Where is the racism inside of me? Where is the police brutality inside of me? Where's the tyranny inside of me? Where's the desire for power inside of me? And if I can come to terms with that, if I can find a way out, then I'm able to actually share that. And that was also essentially the Buddhist teaching. You know, there is suffering. Suffering is inherent in humanity, and there's a way out, and this is the way.